Reasoning for resigning is that he did not want to drag the department through his personal problems. Many of us are familiar with the idea of stem cell research, and we hear stories of stem cells treating blood cancers like leukemia in humans, but you may not realize that stem cells can also help with bone and tendon injuries in horses. News 12's Carter Coyle joins us now live to explain. Carter.
Well, Lindsay, imagine having a $30,000, $40,000 horse that you spent a long time training for racing or performing. It's a really big investment of time and money, so if that horse is injured, you'd be devastated. And now you might be looking at the newest technology for recovery. New boy. Dr. Sabrina Jacobs walks through her stables checking on patients at her Aiken veterinary practice. You'd never know that just inside this barn, she's practicing revolutionary procedures to treat horse tendon injuries.
5 years ago, when we were all talking about stem cell therapy, we weren't sure about if it was working, what cases were going to improve by it, which cases we could use the therapies on, and now it's become common practice.
Dr. Jacobs can collect stem cell blood from a horse's umbilical cord when it's first born.
It's almost like preventative medicine in a way, because you can make a decision early on in your horse's career to harvest something that you don't get an option to harvest later on.
The stem cell blood is then sent to a facility like Equistem, where it's frozen and stored in liquid nitrogen.
And they harvest it and they prepare it, and then they send it back to us in little vials that we can use to inject in, say, a tendon injury or a joint injury or something that the horse may encounter later in its life.
5 years ago, an injured horse only had about 56% chance of recovering to performance level. Greg McGarrell says with stem cell therapy, the horse could now be back to performance level in 12 months.
Prognosis today of the use of stem cells in tendon injuries is an 82% prognosis return to re-injury, from injury to not injuring and staying sound over a 3-year period.
He says for horse owners who have invested not only money but often years of training into their horses, this technology is life-changing.
Tendon injuries for a racehorse or a high-performance horse, if it's catastrophic or very, very severe, could actually end up in resulting in the horse being put down sometimes. So this was a second chance for these horses.
Now it's extremely important to think about harvesting your stem cells, because it's not a matter of if you're going to use them in the future, it's a matter of when you're going to use them.
Now, Lindsay, the important thing is this is a medical treatment that's really relevant whether or not you own a horse. The stem cells we hear about usually used in humans are for blood diseases usually, but just this week the world's first human trial with stem cell therapy started for spinal cord injuries in humans as well. And of course that's technology we were just talking about that's been used in the horse community for several years, even right there in Aiken.
Carter, I have a question for you. Sometimes, these animals can get fractures, like a stress fracture. It might be an injury that happened quite a while ago, but the owner might not know about it right away. Can this type of treatment help with older injuries as well?
Well, that's a good question. In fact, there are limitations, just like with any research or medical treatment. So no, it cannot be used to treat a fracture, and it really needs to be used within weeks of an injury. So you can't come back a few years later and say, oh, my horse had an injury a couple years ago. Can stem cell research help? No, it can't. And it also can't involve stem cells from one horse to another. Right now it has to be the horse's own stem cells, which is why it's important to harvest them early on when it's first born. Live here in the newsroom, Carter Coyle, News 12.